lay him to waste.
So the next topic, Lomachenko, Yahoo Sport ranked him as number 3 fighter of the decade, and then I think Canelo Alvarez was number 4, Terence Crawford number 5, Gennady Golovkin was number 7, and then Manny Pacquiao was number 8. Now, obviously, first of all, Floyd Mayweather, it's obvious that Floyd Mayweather number 1. They say, oh, Floyd Mayweather only fought half a decade. How can he win fighter of the decade? But you got to keep in mind, if you think Manny Pacquiao is the fighter of the decade, he beat Manny Pacquiao. If you think Canelo Alvarez is fighter of the decade, he beat Manny Pacquiao. Them years, that decade. So what is you talking about? So obviously Floyd is number 1, no question. If you don't have Floyd number 1, then your list is not even worth the time to even discuss. Number 2, Andre Ward. Obviously, Andre Ward with a broken shoulder throughout his career. He fought. He had a gold medal. In the last decade, he beat Kovalev. Retired as pound for pound number 1 and as the number 1 light heavyweight. And before that, he was the number 1 super middleweight. So Andre Ward proved himself in the the tournament.
Yeah, the Super 8 tournament.
Super 8 beat all 8. You know what I'm saying? Came out on top, won the Ali Trophy. So at the end of the day, Andre Ward earned his spot. But Lomachenko lost to Salido. Ain't did a thing yet. I mean, obviously he beat a Rigondeaux, but Rigondeaux that was inactive, had to move up 2 weight divisions, this and that. And now he talking about fighting Inoue at 126.
He beat
Bob Arum talking about.
He stopped the axe, man.
Yeah, but Bob Arum was talking about 126 Lomachenko versus Inoue. And I'm like, why y'all didn't fight Rigondeaux at 126? When he wanted to fight 126, I made him move up to 130. So at the end of the day, Lomachenko does not deserve to be on that list. If he beats a Lopez, Javante, Shakur, Devin Haney, be my guest. Y'all could put him there. But y'all gonna have the same issue y'all had with Gennady Golovkin because they overhyped Gennady Golovkin. They put him on this list of the top 25 fighters for the past 25 years. And now look at him today after he got exposed. And they still put him number 7. It's like, really? Over Manny Pacquiao? They mad Manny Pacquiao went to Al Haven and getting that PBC money and left Bob Arum? Is that what it is? Because why are they now, as soon as Floyd Mayweather beat him, they wrote him off? Even though he just beat a Broner and a Keith Thurman.
They're saying pick up the mic a little bit.
Yeah. So like I said, he beat a Keith Thurman, a Broner, a Mathise, a Jeff Horn. I mean, he didn't lose to Jeff Horn in my opinion. So regardless of what y'all say, Manny Pacquiao from 2010 and on, he beat after Cotto, he fought Ricochet Mosley, all these guys, Algeria obviously, and all these fighters, I can't even recall the names because there's so many. I mean, you talking about Pacquiao. From 2010 to 2020, you know what his record looked like? And y'all gonna compare that against Lomachenko and Gennady Golovkin, who lost to Canelo, and Jacob, and then want to rematch Jacob or fight Charlo or Andre, and y'all gonna put that guy on top of Manny Pacquiao? So it looks ridiculous because people, especially casual fans that see that list and get fooled and realize that they got fooled and it's not even April Fool, how you think they're gonna feel? Y'all think they're gonna be fans of the sport? That's why that list is horrible. So I'm gonna first create my list and then you can create yours. I say you have Floyd Mayweather number 1, Manny Pacquiao or Andre Ward. I'll put Andre Ward number 2, number 3, Manny Pacquiao. Number 4, I'll probably go with a Canelo maybe. But Canelo was just avoided so much. It's like, man, can you really put him up there? I'll go with Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, number 4. Number 5, Canelo. Number 6, Lomachenko. That's just who else?
I mean, we can do.
Deontay Wilder.
We can do a top 5. You know,
what I'm saying, put Deontay Wilder up there. Yeah. So give me your take on what I just stated, and then at the end, just give me your top 5 of fighters of the decade from 2010 to 2020. So
I definitely agree with the kind of hyperbole that was around Triple G. I'm still a little bit more kind in my assessment of Lomachenko, because so you got to think. So Lomachenko has beat either current or former. I think he has beat like 8 current or former champions, and then he only has like 14 fights, and it's probably even more than that, right? So you got to think about. So when I was coming up, like Jorge Linares was a very good boxer. I mean, he didn't kind of reach the optimum that but this guy was the shit. You know what I'm saying? Linares was the shit. You know what I'm saying? So he beat him, he stopped him or whatnot. He also beat he beat Walters. He made him quit. I watched that fight recently, and I've never seen that guy. That's the same guy that knocked out.
So what are you saying? Lomachenko, where do you place him?
I would place him 4. So I would have.
So Manny Pacquiao 3, I guess.
Yeah. So I got Mayweather, Andre Ward, Manny Pacquiao, Lomachenko, and Canelo Alvarez as my top 5.
I respect that, but I would say Terrence Crawford over Lomachenko all day. I just can't have Lomachenko over a guy like Terrence. When Terrence is undefeated for over a decade, beat a Gamboa, beat all these guys, and Lomachenko, on the other hand, he got challenged by Terrence Crawford, and he didn't answer the call. He got challenged by Manny Pacquiao, and he didn't answer the call. And they're going to put him over Manny Pacquiao? It does not make sense or add up. Because the same guy Max Kellerman claimed he's the greatest of all time, now they putting him number 8 just because Floyd Mayweather beat him, and he working with AkHi now.
All right,
you know what I'm saying? So I would even probably have Errol Spence up there. I mean, Errol Spence is getting in the mix, but Errol Spence didn't start
the decade. I can't do him in a decade.
Down I would say on top 10 at the end of the list, but. You know, in the near future, he could.
Yeah, and we got some comments. So we got
comment section. Hold on, let me give the shout outs real quick. To Rap Critic, he said, "Split decision always presents facts, no emotion, straight down the middle. You already know we talk straight logic, no emotion."
And then go ahead and call in too. So we ready.
He called in. I'm trying to speak to my man. Now he always show love and all that, but I also want a more fighter. Ask Professor, where did he get the Canelo fanboy? Don't get. Hey man, call in. Talk to Professor Nin. You know what I'm saying? He wants the challenge. He wants the smoke, right?
And then so
split decision. Hold on.
No, you can't read all the you got to read the legit comments. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like somebody said like, how do you have Lomachenko over Bud, which is a very good that's a legit comment, right? So that is something that we could debate. And then somebody else said that they like the list, but they got to have Wilder in there. And then somebody else, Jacob Hale, said that they would take Usyk over Wilder. So we're about to go ahead and take a call right now.
What's up, AkHi? Who is this? State your name.
Hey, what's good? Hey, I got you. Hey, this is Rap Critic from Louisiana.
Oh, Rap Critic.
I wanted to.
Yeah, Rap Critic.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the Rap Critic.
Appreciate it. I wanted to start off, by one, giving respect and peace and blessings to AkHi and Professor. I've been following the channel for a few months. You guys do an excellent job. Like I said, man, you speak straight facts, straight down the middle, no emotion. You know what I'm saying? I love it, man. I love that the channel's growing.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Rap Critic, man. I see you in the comment section all the time supporting, and I really appreciate it. I mean, AkHi stand for my brother, and you definitely my brother. So always call in,
absolutely.
And you welcome here all day. So
look.
So one thing I want to say, just because it got to the thread. So I want to give a shout out to Tyru Pryor. So he did bring up something. He did kind of question me. He said he was like, you got Loma in your top 5 the decade over Crawford and stuff, that was a hard decision. And I did. The only thing is that I don't know. So I have a hard time.
It's a pleasure having y'all on the show today. We had a great show with Professor Nim. He made his return. He back on. He on some Errol Spence.
The prodigal son is back.
He back on. So I appreciate you, Professor Nim. We had a great show. Obviously, it was a great year of boxing. And the AkHi merch, the Split Decision merch in the description box below. Check it out. So when y'all do call in, we're going to announce your record on Split Decision as far as how many debates you won or lost. And obviously, After that, we're going to show a picture of you rocking the AkHi drip. Because at the end of the day, we all know what time it is. These haters can hate, but one thing they can't do is agree or disagree and call in and try to debate because they don't want this smoke. And any closing thoughts, Professor Nim?
Nah, man, thank y'all. It's been a good just 14 weeks. We're wrapping up 2019, going into 2020, looking for some bigger and better things. We're still looking for a producer. We're working out. We're auditioning people for some hosts, but please stick with us. We are going to crank up the production value, and we love the support. Keep calling in, keep coming in with substantive commentary. I love all of that. Shout out to Bernard Avila, Rap Critics, Sean Johnson, all of those. Man, just keep showing us love.
Hey, my man in the comment section, Rap Critic said, thank y'all for putting me on the game. I'm not ready to graduate yet, but every episode I learn something from you and Professor. Appreciate it, fam. At the end of the day, this show is basically to inform and be informative and have a little laughter with it. And obviously put on the sport and give credit to the fighters that don't get enough credit and call out fighters for avoiding or whatsoever. Obviously,
yes,
sometimes it's a business thing in the network, whatever. We understand. My man also, Rap Critic, said it was a split decision draw. Jules of Life, that's my man. He said, I never seen you lose, AkHi. He's saying I'm out here looking like Floyd. Hey, my man out here. Hey, appreciate it. Jewel of Boxing. Con said, Professor is the man. Get off me, son. Rap Critic. Hey, nah, you get off me. Yeah, don't be talking about Rap Critic. That's my man. Sean Johnson. Good show, guys. Hey, my man Rap Critic said, Professor Nims, teach these cats how to dress. The swag. Hey, I'm telling you, they already know. Hey, my man dripping over here. So, John said Spence versus Porter, the fight of the year. The fight of the year. Mm-hmm. So, very, very good show, guys, from Bernard. Appreciate it, everybody. Tune in, Split Decision. Next show, we're going to have better quality. We just working as we go. Because at the end of the day, we ain't missing no show. Regardless of what it is, every Sunday, tune in. Y'all could count on us being here, regardless of what's happening. I had a wedding to go to, but at the end of the day, guess what? I still showed up right after the wedding. You know, even though I was looking for the second and third and fourth wife. You know how it goes. But at the end of the day, I come back to Split Decision. So you can watch me on Split Decision. How about that? So, appreciate everybody. Appreciate you, Professor Nim. Don't ever leave me lonely again. I was over here singing Mr. Lonely by AkHi. I like Mr. Lonely. I got nobody on Split Decision. Like, I'm over here hustling on my own. Man, you had me multitasking. You had me all over the place. But it's all right. My man back. He back on the map. He back on, like Lil Baby said. And obviously, A-Rap Baby in the house. I got my man A-Rap Baby coming. The merch coming. Split Decision coming. All of that. So cop the merch, call in, tune in, click on the like button, click on the notification bell to get notified every time we post to go live. And obviously, if you want to graduate from the AkHi University, then take y'all notes. Y'all gonna learn something every day and become hardcore boxing fans. So I appreciate every single one of y'all. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate everybody from the super chat to the comment section to the likes to the views to the people that ask, that call in or ask or whatever. Even the haters, man. Because the haters, they your biggest fans, exactly. Right?
And you gotta leave them if you want to get dumb about it. What?
Oh, you already know. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smart about a minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't. And listen to these old media or casual fans. And appreciate it, Professor.
All right, man. We out, man. Hey, Happy New Year to all everybody out there. Peace.
Peace. You already know, at the end of the day, huh? You already know how we come.
Yeah.